back. Pokemon. Pokemon Green. We'll see where we're at. I gotta see. I gotta see exactly where off. Been a while, but I didn't. I had room to charge my screen. That's right. We got to Newtown, where I left off last time. Bought Mint. If you're not here in person, you're here in spirit through the game. Pause that music. Let's. I don't know. It's still pretty loud. Alright. I'm gonna hope that's not too loud. Pops in chat later. Cross they'll be. We're going to. Hopefully I'll remember it last time. On. Alright, we got Bofers. And have it named anywhere else because not very much. Hold on a second. Bag. Okay, I have 10. I don't feel like Oops. $1 million. Thank you. Offense. Hello. Beat a Pokemon. I don't think give you. Actually. fights. Oh no. That's right, I fought that dude. Why do the girls stink? Okay. Not fun on it. Guess maybe he's a ground Pokemon. There we go. Hey. Oh no, let's keep. Let's try just again. Only. A lot of experience. Hey, strategy. Zuba. Up. Right, there we go. Learn a little bit, use knowledge. Well now. Back on them. Wasn't too bad. He's gonna get. Or not. He didn't do it. Aha, I got him. Well, twice this far. Gopher's level 20. Nice. All right. Yeah, you give me something. Okay. Keep going up this, but we can't go no more. All this game is fighting. I'm fighting. Okay, so she got Nidoran. Put out. You dude. I don't actually know Nidoran is a normal Pokemon. Let's try Rock Throw. Oh, that did good. Hello, chat. Get my zoo level up. Weakling. Main problem right now is I don't have very many different Pokemon. I need different types. But I feel like I need to trying to do by getting through. I don't pay attention enough to when she says they're pulling out different Pokemon. They're both. What's that Violet's gonna do? Oh. Back to Geodude. They're totally fine. The other one. Rock Throw again, that worked great. Not work? Ouch. Okay. Good attack. Geodude's gonna get hurt. Alright, we got him. Geodude, go for. Got some more money. Alright. Try this guy. My guys are kind of hurting. Frankie. Let's switch out my pitch. You want to tell me who'd be using in battle? Please comment in chat because I can. Holy crud! Pull him out. Let's go with Buffers. I'm afraid anybody else is just gonna die. He's level 18. Ow! He did. Also poison him. There we go. feed you and poison you every chance. Ah. Right. No whip do anything. Oh, PS5s are in stock on GameStop. Alright. If you're watching, by the way, and you're not followed to me on Twitch, give me a follow. I could really help me out and use it. Also, if you want any past streams and all future streams, other content will be uploaded to channel Chucks for Plays. Please feel free to give me a subscribe there as well. And let me know if I have anything future, which by the way, I always forget to do this before stream. I always end up doing it on stream. Just put my notification out. Let me find. Not that one, not that one. Nope, I gotta keep going. Oh my goodness. Up, up. There we go. Didn't really try. Oh. Alright. You know, try and tweet out about when I'm streaming. Catch other people. Alrighty. Hey, we did it. What's a... Want to join the special criminal organization? No. Yeah, I knew you were gonna fight me. Being bad. Oh, let's get him. Oh, here he got me. Nope, nope, nope. Out. Good be here. Try Mankey. Mankey doesn't do good, then I'm gonna switch out to Gophers. More reliable. Uh-oh. Try Cry Chop. Didn't do very good. Go back to Bofers. What? Oh, he's stuck? Okay, we'll scratch him. That did good. By the way, if you're in chat, I do have a Discord channel I started. If you are interested in joining it, I can put the information out. Maybe see some chat. And got a few channels set up in there, different sections for games I played. Comment, give me some questions, anything we'll make. I also have different voice channels, so if you feel like you want to be in the stream talking, and we can talk to each other. I have someone else who I do that with. He pops in sometimes. He's not here today. Of course, Mint, if this is you watching, I'm talking about you. But we'll see how that goes. I find a whip. I don't think it's gonna. Hold on. He's just gonna go. To that open. There we go. That's okay. So I'm trying to learn this. He is grass, right? Yes. He is flying. If I do half damage, right? Okay, so that must be why I'm not doing. Let's just leech seed him. Poison. Of course, no, I think he is poisonous. Poison may not work on him. Whittle him down. Ah! I love leech seed. Takes too long, but man, it helps in a fight. It single-handedly has won me a couple fights where it just leached the dude. Alright, Buffers. My hero. Okay, I've gotta go heal. Go. You come on, you got my moment. Quick. Backyard, or is it? Okay. Thought for something that for some reason there was something back here. Don't quite know why. Explore here now. Uh-oh. You're just a kid. Oh, I hate rat dude. Birds eat rats. Eat 'em up, Pidgey. Best. Didn't do too bad. Do it again. Got her a little bit. I have to start using some of that money on those potions. Stay out here long. Back to. Did you did good with him? So let's confirm that. So if he's flying. He grass type though? He. Quick attack. We're doing okay. Lion. Got attack. What is he though? I know he's poison. Is there a gun attack? Normal's not gonna do nothing to it. Flying's not. But we're gonna do it. Fights in here. Catch a Pokemon today. I don't need you. I did like 1 point of damage to him. Like nothing. I just want to see if it's gonna save for the last dude. It hurts him. Putting it right out there. He hasn't done anything today. Okay, so if he's a bug, I'm a normal. It's not nothing. What? I have fighting. Where's fighting in here? Fighting, bug. It's half damage. Normal attacks might be better option. But if he's a grass, doesn't change anything. Catch. So now the bundles are available. Alright, let's change our Pokemon. The Geodude is a rock type, which should better against bugs. I throw rocks at him. Really? Missed it. Dummy. Do it again. More time. There we go. Thank you. Tackle. My goodness. At least 3 of them got experience. Ooh. I have. Okay, he flipped. The Pokeball. 45. Don't know what that does. Hiker Franklin. Oh. Amp. Okay. So I'm assuming he's normal, but he's also a fighter. He's weak to bug and rock. Flying and psychic. What I think this? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, this is psychic, but flying. Honest. Ow! Change it. Let's do it once. Use an item on him. I should know. Okay, so don't. Begin. No, he's Geodude. Gophers. Get a one-shot kill. Please. All right. That's good. Money for beating you. I'm gonna go. I need to go remind myself. Heal him up, but also. Yes, heal him. So let's look. I'm still. Pokédex. Supposed to. I am. I warp. It's gotta be through here, isn't it? To store a Pokemon. I don't go to his. Or rate my Pokemon. Someone's pick. Makes no sense. Okay, pause a Pokemon. Or make. Okay, so I do not have Abra. Normal type. Big mouth. I just want to level him up a little bit. Like a few battles would probably give him crazy. See, I need more Pokemon. I don't even have that many. Had a change Pokemon. Oh no, if Rattata is normal, he could fighting. I can't remember. That should do good against. Ouch! Okay. Let's switch. No one else attacks and Nidoran's dead. What? Holy cow. I might need to go back and fight. Yeah, see. Oh yeah, Lunar.
Hello.
Hey, Mint.
I just got on. How goes Pokemon?
I'm good. Are you on stream?
Yeah, I'm turning it. I have
Is it loud?
No, you're fine.
Turn music down. So loud in my ear. So have you been the only one watching?
I just got in.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see two now. I've had someone for a while that never said anything, so I didn't know if it was you or not.
See, if you were speedrunning this game, you have tons of people watching. People love a speedrun of Pokemon.
Yeah. Not quite sure how I'd speedrun never doing it though.
Oh, speedrunners, depends on the Pokemon game. Like, you can manipulate the RNG in Pokemon games. So they'll set up their game to manipulate the RNG. And then in older games, like Pokemon Yellow, you can completely break Pokemon Yellow by doing certain actions at certain times and just get to the end of the game really quick. And when I mean really quick, I mean like they wouldn't have it on games done quick because it's so fast. They had it once, but the guy was also playing Blue at the same exact time with one controller. The spot you're in right now, in Blue version and Red version, if you skip one of the trainers in this area you're in, and you do a whole bunch of stuff, you go to this one town, it's like one of the next towns you go to, you head left, and as soon as the trainer stops you, you can start, and it will prevent the trainer fighting you, and you fly. And when you fly, it causes you to go to another area, but then a battle will start anyway, and it can make a new spawn. And you can use this trick to get any Pokemon you want, but you specifically want to battle the trainer here last because of the way it messes with the game mechanics of what the next Pokemon appearing will be.
Huh.
Yeah. I did it to complete my Pokédex in Blue version. All 151 Pokemon.
Kill him. Don't really want to use this Pokemon, but have him.
I like
Almost dead.
because Bellsprout makes a good HM slave.
Makes a good what?
HM slave.
What's that?
It's the term for a Pokemon that you're not going to use, but you can teach it a bunch of HMs. So like, hidden moves are moves that a Pokemon can learn, and they affect the environment, and you can't get rid of them without going to a move deleter, which is usually around like the 7th or 8th gym, so near the end of the game. And so you don't, some of the moves can be worthless, and so you don't want to put them on your good Pokemon. So you get a Pokemon like Bellsprout and teach it Flash and Cut, two moves that are not very useful. And then your other Pokemon can learn their regular move. One of the best ones is Bidoof. It is a beaver. It has useless stats, although it has a really amazing gimmick that's banned. And it can learn Surf, Strength, Rock Smash, Rock Climb, and Strength Cut. So it can learn a lot of HMs. So it's useful. Only for that purpose, really. I don't know anything
So,
that use it seriously.
so the only moves I've done as far as like them learning stuff before is where they've leveled up and learned new moves. So the HMs are ones where you select a Pokemon to give it to.
Yes, HMs and TMs are exactly the same, except an HM is permanent, and you can use it as many times as possible if you want. So like, you can just teach different Pokemon like the HM Cut over and over and over again. But like the TMs, technical moves, you get from like you find around the ground or you get from gyms.
Yeah.
After you beat Brock, he was like, "Here, have this move, Rock Tomb. It slows Pokemon's speed or cuts their speed or something like that." I can't remember what he says. That one can only be used once, so you have to decide what Pokemon you want to use it on.
Okay.
In
But what's
Generation 5, it became unlimited though. What was that?
so if you have an HM though, what's the benefit of like worthless? What's the benefit of training it?
An HM, they're not worthless because you need them. Some of them are. So like, you know how some Pokemon have been doing the move Sand Attack?
Okay.
That one lowers your accuracy on the opponent. It lowers the opponent's accuracy if it hits. There's a move called Flash. It's very similar, and it does the exact same thing, except it's an HM. It's a hidden move. So your Pokemon can, like, imagine you teach a Pokemon Flash. Well, now it has Sand Attack forever until you get to the move deleter. And later games, late game Sand Attack isn't very useful. And so you wouldn't want that stuck on your Pokemon for a long time. But you use Flash to light up Dark Cave. So if you get to a cave where it's like too dark to see, you use Flash and it will light up the cave. Or like there's another move called Rock Smash, where in Ruby and Sapphire, there's this location that to progress through the game, you have to learn Rock Smash. And Rock Smash will break a rock in the wild. When in the open world, if there's a rock there that is like cracked, you can break it. And there's this one path where there's two of them right next to each other, and you cannot continue the game unless you break them. So one Pokemon has to learn Rock Smash. And so Rock Smash does like 20 damage or something. It's really weak. But it has like a chance of like lowering the opponent's defense. So it's a move you wouldn't want to teach your Pokemon, but you're gonna need it anyway.
Gotcha. So you're saying, teach them those moves that you don't want for combat, but you need for other reasons.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was sitting there thinking, like, why would you give them weak, worthless moves?
Yeah, that's why you give it to them. But again, some of the moves aren't that bad. Strength is a normal type move. It has 80 power, which is okay. It's a normal type move. It lets you move boulders around. And that is good for like map stuff. But it's an okay normal type move. I have it on some of my competitive Pokemon just because it's a generic stab for my normal type. There's better moves, but it's still useful. It has a purpose. But it's not bad. And I think Surf does 90 power, which is really good. And it has like 100% accuracy. And it's a water type move. It got outclassed in Gen 5 because in Gen 5 there's a water type move. It has the same amount of damage, but it has the chance of burning the enemy Pokemon. So that became a really popular water move.
Of course.
It's called Skull. You shoot hot water that's so hot you burn the Pokemon. And burning a Pokemon cuts their attack in half. So, really good.
Well, I am not coming across anything but bugs.
What was that?
I'm not coming across any other Pokemon but bugs right now.
In that area, there is Bellsprout, Abra. Oh, Abra, there you go. Really rare.
And
You should catch.
if I do Sing, will that put him to sleep?
If you hit first, Abra. Okay, hang on. Before you do anything,
Yeah, I'm
Abras
gonna do
are really fast.
Yeah, because the last time I found one, he ran away.
Yeah, teleport. Teleport will teleport him away. My advice: throw a Pokeball and hope for the best.
Oh, okay, so just throw him even
level 11 to level 6. He's probably faster than you.
Gotcha. Fingers crossed.
There's a lot of that in the old games. And the new games, they kind of just give Pokemon to you.
How am I supposed to catch him? Do I have to have a higher Pokemon or?
Higher level Pokemon, or there's some Pokemon with abilities that prevent Pokemon from escaping. There's also like moves you can learn. So like if you went up to that Abra and you were fast enough and you did sleep, it couldn't use teleport. If you did, I think Shadow Tag prevents it from moving. I don't remember. I don't use those a lot. Or Mean Look. Mean Look also prevents them like running away. That's the kid, by the way. That's the trainer that if you battle him and you don't battle anyone else after, you can get a Mew. And I know it's him because of his level 17 Slowpoke.
Okay.
That's the Pokemon you specifically have to fight. Did you know they eat Slowpoke tails in Pokemon?
I have not heard that.
Yep. It's frowned upon, but it's considered a delicacy. And the bad guys, Team Rocket, do it in one of the games. They're like, so what if we're cutting off the tails of Slowpoke? They grow them back anyway, they're too dumb to feel it. They're very, like, they're not dumb. They're just very slow. It's in their name. And by slow, I mean, like, actually, like, they move really slow. They're, like, you could punch one and it wouldn't even know it's being punched. That's how slow its reaction is. And they're considered guardians of water and rain. I think it might have to do with some Japanese mythology.
Oh gee,
as well as
level up twice.
What was that?
Jigglypuff leveled up twice in that one attack.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. Oh, Buffer's level 21. Is it like level 30s when they evolve again?
Yeah. For the starters. Some Pokemon don't evolve till like... I want to say there's one that evolves at like 60 something. There's this weird bug Pokemon. It might be 70. It evolves really, really late.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's a really good Pokemon. Like one of the best bug Pokemon. Pick Nick or Kelsey. Or Nidoran.
Okay, so Nidoran, is it just a normal or is it also a fighting?
A Nidoran is a poison type Pokemon that evolves into a poison crap on its third evolution.
Okay, I was because
ground and psychic, and it's strong against grass.
he's Pidgey.
Weak to poison. Just grass. Nidoran, male and female, are two different Pokemon. They're not the same.
Yeah, no. Are they different as far as what they do, though?
Nidoran male is more physically attack focused, and Nidoran female is more defensively focused.
Gotcha.
Nidoran evolves into like a female, like blue version of a Nidoking. It turns into Nidoqueen. And Nidoqueen is like blue, has like yellow breasts. Got like a thick tail and stuff. And Nidoking is like super spiky, buff, pink. I like Nidoqueen more. I just use it a lot. And they evolve into, when they evolve, they get different names. Nidoran, or Nidorino, and Nidorino.
Didn't make that one. You know, I don't understand why in the game level up a Pokemon they don't heal. Because
You mean heal all the way?
Yeah, because like most games of any other type I've ever played, when something levels up, they heal.
Yeah, they just never did that for the first one. They haven't done it. Now that you mention it, yeah, it is unusual, but like, because I'm used to it, it just doesn't faze me at all. Like,
It's
I
just
never, when I first played it, I wasn't like, man, that's weird, I don't get my HP back. I was just like, okay.
it's just weird to me because it's like like I said, any other game I play, everything levels up, everything heals up when you level. Because like even like I was playing Kingdom Hearts a while back and level up. It's like nice when you're leveling up in that game, fight, heal up, and it's sometimes be the difference of.
Yeah.
I need to turn off my notifications for the PS5 alerts. I turned off a couple of them, but there's
There's a brand new PlayStation 5 game available.
usually when I get the alerts, I'm like, hey, look, PS5s are for sale.
And they're gone.
They've actually been lasting a little bit longer now than these.
There was a guy who, he went on Reddit and gave away a bunch of codes for PlayStation Network. And
Yeah.
all the comments were like, I tried, didn't work. And someone replied, bro, can't do it that way. They've got bots ready to snatch this stuff up. The guy's like, I'm sorry. Like, that's like they go into Twitch channels too. Like, if you put in like a random combination of like 4 different numbers, like 3 sets of 4 numbers, there's a bot that's gonna like scoop that up and like try to put it in randomly, place it.
Huh.
I don't like that. It's really scummy.
I know. I'm like, I hate the whole bot stuff too, but like I don't know what you could do about it though. Honest.
You can't do anything because a bot can always watch. I was playing Among Us this morning, and
Yeah.
like, there was a guy. He kept posting the like, go to this place for hacks thing, and that's like a normal bot thing that happens. Turns out he wasn't a bot though; he was just joking around. But because of that, everyone was suspicious of him, and I won the game as the imposter. Like, I love when, like, you're an imposter and everybody just starts blaming everyone else, and you just sit there and you're like, yep, I'm good. Oh, I had a game. Go ahead.
I'll say I need to get on playing that again. I had for a while my nephews were playing it, and then my son wanted to play. I showed him it because I was like, listen, I think you would like this, but I was only gonna let him play with family. And he wasn't too sure, but I downloaded it on his iPad. We used Discord to talk with his cousin. They got on it, and it worked fine. But I guess they just lost interest. They've been too busy. It's good. If we had one, it was funny though. We were playing, and I want to say I had 4 rounds in a row. I was the imposter for some reason, and I think I lost 2 of them, but just because one of my nephews is like borderline genius at the game. He's hard to trick, and he's really smart about watching cams and doing all that kind of stuff in the game. Like he'll catch me in something. He'll say something, and I'm not really lying, but then he'll know based on what I said where I was, and he's like, "Well, you were doing this, and I saw so and so over at Cam's, and I saw you on the camp this over here, and then there was someone in this room," and I'm just like, "How on earth do you know?" He's just
Yeah,
crazy.
well, it can't be anybody else because Yellow was in decom and you're the only one near office.
Yeah, he like sees everything, and I'm just like,
Good,
but then
good visual memory.
yeah, but then I swear though, I had one of the funniest rounds I had ever done. My so one of my nephews, like I think 11 or 12, but he's really pretty decent at gaming. But he was we were playing and I was the imposter. Now granted, there was only me, my son, two nephews. I think there was my third nephew. I have like 5 or 6. Um, I think there's 5 of us total, and I was the imposter, and the one who was like 12, he was right next to me, and I didn't see him because he was the way he was in the map. He just didn't make it obvious, and I killed right in front of him. And then he called the body, and so then I was like, Isaiah, like, and he of course overreacted. He's like, I saw you, you did it, blah blah blah, and I just stayed calm, and I was like, I think you just self-reported, and I think you're trying to blame me because I'm not far, because you just passed me in the hallway. Like, I lighted off and played it, and they didn't believe him, so they didn't vote. And of course, he was livid. And
Yeah.
we go around another minute, and I kill again, and I swear he wasn't there, but then mid kill, it's like he popped around the corner. So he
Yeah.
saw me a second time, and he reported it again, and then he kept trying to insist it was me. They still didn't believe him. Like,
Yeah.
I ended up winning the whole match, and I think he saw me kill all 3 people. And
I had something just like him once. Gosh. Continue.
you know, it was just great because I was so shocked that they believed, because I'm like, it was family. It wasn't like they were total strangers who've never uh heard me, say anything before. But I told them, I just kept calm, and I said, Isaiah, I think you're just doubling down on who on me for some reason. I said, because it's because I killed you last time, and I think at that point I had been imposter twice, and I was like, I think you're just trying to get me killed because I've been imposter twice. I was like, I can't be an imposter again. Like,
I had a time where I was imposter 9 times in a row, and people
wow,
were accusing me of hacking the game. And I'm like, dude, I'm not hacking diddly.
yeah,
And then then the 10th time I wasn't imposter, and they immediately voted me. I'm like, guys, I'm really not imposter. And
you
they're
can't
like,
blame him at
no,
that
you're
point.
imposter. Oh, there was one game. So like, the other imposter got like out right at the beginning. It was a 1v8. I was imposter. And like, I managed to kill one person. They voted someone else off. I didn't say a word. And then I get caught in admin, like killing someone. Like, because I was picking them off one by one. And I don't remember the numbers. It was enough to where I was going to win. But they kept voting wrong. And they were like, guys, it's gotta be pink. I'm like, it's not me. And I killed someone in admin on the like ship level,
Yeah,
and red sees me. And I'm like, guys, it's so red. I saw red kill. Red's like, no, no, I reported it's pink. Come on, guys, we sussed red. I'm like, guys, if it's not me, I mean, if it's not pink or it's not red, vote me next, okay? And they're like, okay, I trust pink. So they all vote red off. Then, the next round, I immediately hit O2. I go over to O2. I come in. I kill Orange. Lime shows up, and Lime goes, "It's pink. Guys, it's pink." I'm like, "No, no, it's Lime. Trust me, it's Lime. You gotta trust me, guys." And I'm thinking, there's no way. I've lost. It's over. You know, I was just going with it. They voted Lime off. They voted Lime off after I said, if it's not red, it's me. Then I did O2 again and got a double kill. Because they couldn't reach the body to report it.
Oh my gosh.
They either had to go to me or go to Oxygen. And I was puppy guarding that spot.
Okay, so it's asking me if I want to learn Razor Leaf.
Yes. Replace Vine Whip. Razor Leaf, really good.
I have Tackle, Poison Powder, Leech, and Vine Whip.
It's a better Vine Whip.
Okay.
More
Making
uses,
sure.
more damage.
I can see it has more uses as well. Five Vine Whip, we've been fun.
There's a lot of like dislike for Bulbasaur for some reason. Like nobody picks it, and it's like a meme. But I don't know anybody that picks Squirtle either. Everyone picks Charmander.
I feel like Squirtle's probably the popular of the three.
I like them all. I think that generation had good starters. Gen 6, I didn't like the starters, like at all. Or Gen 7. Gen 8, the newest one on the Switch. I didn't like the grass or water starters, but I liked the fire starter. I like rabbits, so.
Cool guy, I've got a girlfriend.
That was like the only time I also wanted it to be a firefighting type. It was just a fire type. I was disappointed. I was like, the one time it would fit the Pokemon to be a firefighting type. That's another joke. So, in Generation 3, that's when they added secondary types to the starters. And Blaziken, which is a fire chicken. It starts off Torchic, Combustion, and Blaziken. When it evolves into a Blaziken, it becomes a firefighting type. Then Generation 4, the game after that for the DS, Diamond and Pearl, we got Chimchar, which is a fire type. It evolves into Mindshao, or not Mindshao. I didn't like that. I didn't like that Pokemon. I don't even remember what its middle evolution is called. And then it evolves into Infernape, and Infernape is a firefighting type. And then in Generation 5, we had a fire pig called Tepig. Tepig evolves into Imbor, and Imbor is a firefighting type. So it was a joke that the next fire type, it's like, I swear to God, if you're a firefighting type. There was just a lot of those for starters. 3 times in a row. People were tired of it. But Gen 6 Fire Psychic, and then Gen 7 Fire Dark.
I think I've finally got the audio kind of figured out for my. I've had it for a while now. The audio kind of off. Either the game was too loud, or I had a time where my mic was still a what?
A little dot on the ground.
Dot.
So like if you go down a little bit, you'll see like this little black dot in the grass next to a flower. Press A next to it. That's an item. It's to the right. Yeah, you see those little flowers moving? There's a little black indent in the ground. That's an item. There's 2 of them
Right
there.
Here?
Yeah. You have to look at the dot and press it.
Oh, weird. I never would have.
Yep.
Is there another one, or is that the only one you saw?
No, there's another one below.
Oh,
You
I
go
see
down
it.
lower. Remember, there's a delay for me. Yeah.
What's an Oranberry?
Thorn berries are useful. They heal. Your Pokemon gets low enough, but it's a one-time thing.
I had this
In
feeling. I
this
knew I had to
game,
battle you. Alright, that's some of the stuff they say is really weird.
in this generation, you can't farm berries, but in Ruby and Sapphire, you can. And so the idea was you can get berries from Ruby and Sapphire. You find berries here, you send them to Ruby and Sapphire. They grow them in Ruby and Sapphire, and then you send them back.
Huh. Hold on a minute. I have to. Just a sec. Be right back. Oh, I forgot my class starter about.
Do you need to get off?
No. I had to tell him to go get signed on. He was watching TV. He has an hour class in the morning, and then he has an hour between the two. He's supposed to like do assignment between them, or he has like an easy assignment on the computer he can do every day on his own. Like I don't have to help him with it. Supposed to either do that or something else in between, but sometimes I just kind of give him a break between the two classes. It depends, because like sometimes his first class, they will. It's not always, but sometimes they will use that entire hour to be doing stuff. So if he does that, like he did this morning, they'd use the whole hour. I don't make him immediately go back into class off or do work. But sometimes he's only in it for like 20 or 30 minutes because she tells him what she needs. And then she's like, you guys need to work on this assignment up through till the next class this afternoon or later. So they'll have like an hour and a half. So then I'm usually like, okay, you work on something. Just mostly because otherwise he'll end up in the afternoon. He'll be behind, and it's like, okay, let's get these 5 assignments done.
Is your son in elementary?
Yeah, he's in 3rd.
Yeah.
He is learning. He's learning about fractions right now, and still working on their. Still kind of struggling with learning how to write paragraphs, like the basic sentence structure that you would like your opening paragraph and your closing paragraph, and depending on if they do 1, 2, or I'll put middle paragraphs of topics.
I hate writing. That was never my thing. I'm a good reader. I'm a terrible writer.
I never liked doing it, but I can do it. For me, it's completely a matter of am I interested in the subject?
Yeah, I get that.
Because
that was a problem I had too.
Because I don't know if I did I mention before I did a what is that called? It's not a book report. An essay. There was a different.
Paper?
No, research paper maybe.
Okay.
I think we did in high school. I can't remember. I can't remember what they called it, but think it's a research paper. We had to pick a subject, and as I said, I can't remember if I told you this or if it was someone else. But I picked wrestling, and the teacher, of course, and of course this is the '90s, and or no '90s, there was like the late '90s. The maybe in 2000, but the teacher was like, gave me a look. He's like, "Are you sure you don't want to pick a different subject?" And she knew because there were other guys in the class who, like a couple other guys, I think, who had wanted to do that, but they were like I don't want to call them dumb jocks because some of them weren't even jocks, but they were like they were meatheads. A better description of them. They were just these big dudes who were like they talked tough and they were redneck and they like I knew they were fans of wrestling, but I knew that I wanted to do something specific with it. So she asked me, she's like, "Well, can you write down something that you like what you're wanting to do about it?" And so I went through it and I wrote down, told her, I said, "Well, I want to do the research on the physical side of like how it affects the athletes physically, like in preparation for it, like what kind of fitness they have to be in, but also how it affects them at the end of the years compared to other professional sports." Because that's a legitimate thing. If I said I wanted to write a paper on the effects of mental health on football players, like no one would bat an eye of doing that kind of paper. But if you say it about wrestling, people are gonna look at you funny because everyone says it's fake. And
Yeah, but it's not. They seriously get injured.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's predetermined, but the physicality of it is not fake. So.
Yeah.
So that was the stuff I had to tell her, and then I said on top of that, I said the physical side. I said on top of that, there's a big history of substance abuse issues in wrestling. I said I might write part of it on that, and then just also maybe talk about the business from a business standpoint. And once she heard me say that stuff, she was like, "Okay, you can do that then." Like she was sold, and I got an A on it. Like she ended up enjoying it, and she actually told me she actually thought it was very interesting. But it ended up being a little harder though for me than some of the other students because my research paper I had to really rely a lot on magazine because at that time
a paper on that either.
yeah, and the internet too wasn't like filled at that time with internet like papers and like stuff to read about different wrestlers. A lot of the information out there actually was in magazine. I still have it somewhere. It was
I'm not hearing you.
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay. Let's see where. Okay, what is oddish?
Oddish is a Drax poison type.
Poison. Okay.
It fixes the entropy.
I really need to find me a fire type Pokemon. Like I just need me to find me like at least like a fire or a water Pokemon or electric, just something different. Because right now I'm stuck.
After
I got
the
nothing.
next gym, you'll be able to get a fire type Pokemon.
Okay. Am I ready to fight the next gym? Because it's like I'm there, but
You'll struggle a little bit, but you should be fine. It has a type advantage Pokemon you can catch nearby. So you might want to raise your Pokemon up a little bit. But yeah, I remember we had like projects in high school like that, and I remember we had this like big final project for our senior year, and you prep for a little bit of it during your junior year at the end, or whenever your English period is.
Yeah.
And my junior English teacher, she was an interesting lady. I remember.
Oh, magnitude.
Who's learning magnitude?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I was like, Piggy's learning magnitude? What?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Magnitude? Magnitude can do really low damage or really high damage. It's random. So you know how earthquakes have magnitudes and it just depends on the earthquake? Same thing with magnitude. So magnitude can do more than earthquake, which is one of the best ground type moves. Or it can do very little. It just varies. So
Did I swap it out for a mud sport?
yeah.
I've used it once or twice and I'm like, oh, this didn't help me at all.
It's only used to weaken electric type moves.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I've ran across one electric Pokemon.
The next gym is electric, and the area around it, there's some electric trainers. After that, there's like one other area that has nothing but electric Pokemon, but it's pretty rare.
The occasional nerd and scientist has a trainer.
But yeah, so like in that, when we were working on that project, that big paper,
The one of the girls was like, she's like, I want to do prostitution, like a paper on legalized prostitution.
Wow.
And my teacher, she like put her fingers on her like nose and was like rubbing the bridge of her nose, and she like sat down in front of her and she's like, okay, if you do this project, I want you to actually commit to it. And she's like, okay. And she's like, that doesn't mean giggle about it and make jokes. You need to do this paper to graduate.
Yeah.
And like, she was having issues with it, and she was like, you can switch it, but if you really need help, think about this. What the safety issues for the men and women in prostitution, the legal issues, the moral issues. There's multiple things that go into this, and there's multiple people who have talked about it.
Yeah.
We had like an approved site for information, and it was awful, and it was the one we had to use, and I hated it because I did mine on technology and education, and I talked about South Africa and the apartheid and how the black schools and the colored schools, which I'll explain that word in a second, they got Plato system, which was the college free internet thing.
Yeah.
And I remember explaining the colored thing too, because my school was like, coloreds, what do you mean? And I'm like, that's what they're called in South Africa. If you're of mixed heritage, you're called a colored. That's the term. It's not the same implication that it has here. And every time I talked about it, I had to explain.
Yeah, I looked it up one time because I was curious, because I worked for an HBCU for several years, and I learned a lot about black culture in America by working there. But something that never came up, and I only asked this because so I'm in Tennessee, and I'm near Nashville, and we watched the Nashville Predators hockey team, and there was a player who, he's been traded at this point, but he was one of our top, like, everyone loved him, but he was black. But then I found out he was Canadian, and I sat there and thought, and I was like, would you call him African American? Like, I was like, he's not American. And it kind of made me think. I was like, so I just Googled it. I was like, what do you call yourself if you're like another country? Like, do you just, I was just kind of curious, like, not that I was actually like, oh duh, what do they call each other, but I was like wondering what the preference was, especially from like Canada. And it actually said they call it they either, some people would say African Canadian, but typically most people would actually call it Black Canadian. I thought that was interesting, that there's actually just how it's different. I mean, and that same thing, like you were saying, like call them colored.
In South Africa, there are like the African, and then if you're of mixed heritage, it doesn't matter if you're like white and Asian or African and white, etc. You're classified as a colored, and they formed like just the apartheid and stuff, like racial communities, and because of that, they became more homogenized. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
South Africa has one of my favorite things about it is the mystery about the nuke that went off in the Indian Ocean. Do you know about that?
No.
So South Africa, a nuclear weapon went off. They noticed it on a satellite, a couple of miles away from an island that was under control of South Africa. Some people say, oh, it might have been India testing a thing. Too far away from India. India wouldn't be moving anything that way. They also didn't have like they didn't have a real relationship with South Africa at that time. And then South Africa was staunchly anti-communist as well during that time period. And some people are like, well, maybe it was the Soviet Union. And it's like, you don't think that the highly anti-communist, very pro-military South Africa wouldn't have been like, America, Soviet Union just tested a nuke off of our shores. South Africa would have known too.
Yeah.
They didn't have a satellite, but they would have known. It's right off their island. And so it had to be South Africa working with someone. And some people suspect it was Israel. And I think it was Israel too. Because of, they had I don't know the word to use here. Not like an alliance, but they both benefited each other very greatly in their goals.
Yeah.
And they were both put into positions where people around them and outside world necessarily didn't like them. So they were like, we work together. And Israel has denied having any nukes. And South Africa dismantled their nukes later. But they had them. There were a whole bunch of nuclear testing sites that were found by the Soviets and Americans. And both the Soviet Union and America were like, no, you can't have nuclear weapons. Even though we're both the biggest stockpilers of weapons. Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
That is
the
weird.
idea is that Israeli scientists worked with South Africa to develop nuclear weapons. And that initially the testing was testing Israeli nuclear weapons. And then they would share the research and technology with South Africa. Because later South Africa, it took them a while. Because they suspect that when they found the facilities that were making it, there were these underground facilities, they figured that they didn't have enough time to build it, test it, and do everything before that time. They wouldn't have been able to make it all quick enough, so they think it was prepped in Israel and brought there. But we don't know. We don't have enough information. Stuff was destroyed, and the U.S. government has information, but they haven't released it as well.
It's funny because yesterday well, I'm trying to remember if it was yesterday, the day before, because it was like earlier in the morning I did. But there's a Discord group I'm on for different games. It's just kind of for support on it. But they have a little channel on there, and then this person, they like scary stories or unexplained stuff, things like that. So they just have like this little channel in there called Creepy, and it's stuff that people. Did I ever heal them? It's stuff that they post in there, and there was this video. I looked at a couple of them, and they were stupid. But then one of them was better done, and it was a lot of stories, and it was the guy was easier to hear. That was the biggest part for me, because sometimes when you get these with talking, and sometimes the person talking is gotta really like
bad at it.
Sometimes they sit here and talk like this, and then they say the next thing that occurred, and everything is very monotone, and like that's just how they sounded on some of the videos. There was no emotion to it. There was no expression of certain situations. And but this other guy's son much better. He put a few jokes in it as far as like when it was appropriate. And I say appropriate because the whole thing was about murders. It was all about these unsolved or partially solved murder cases where like either the person admitted to the murder but no body's ever been found, recovered, or they found a body but they have no idea who could have done it, or they know who did it and they found who did it but they don't know where that person is. Like it was
Yeah.
But it was I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was like 2 hours of stories. But the crazy thing, only reason I watched a lot of it was because most of the stories were from overseas, so they were stories that I've never heard before. There were actually a lot. There were a lot. There were a lot of them that were in China.
Yeah. A lot of population.
Yeah. Well, they said that, and because due to the fact that the government has a lot of corruption that goes on, that due to all the corruption that goes on, they said a lot of times there's crime that goes on that just pretty much a lot of it just never gets solved because of someone's connections or they have money.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's a lot of
Should-
crime happening in South Africa now. It's
So,
going down really quick, unfortunately. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, should I, if I go after this next the gym, I was trying to think of the name for it. If I go after the next gym, I guess should I change my Pokemon? Because I don't feel like the ones I've got in storage are much.
Geodude will be good.
Yeah,
None of the electric moves will hurt Geodude. Oh, one of his Pokemon knows Sonic Boom. Let me see. Do a summary on Geodude. Let me see his HP. I don't think they have high HP. So, right? Yeah, Sonic Boom will two-shot him. There's Sonic Boom, I think it either does 40 or 20 damage. I can't remember. Sonic Boom. It's a move that one of the guy's Pokemon will know.
Oh, so he'll one-shot Geodude.
It's a move that does. It always does. It does either 20 or 40 HP damage, no matter what. I think it's 20. So you might have to watch out for that. It would, if it's 20, it will four-shot him. But Geodude is the one you're gonna want to use because Geodude has an immunity to electric type. You should be fine. I don't remember Surge being difficult. I think he has a Voltorb, a Magnemite, and a Raichu. I think that's his Pokemon. It's not a hard fight. Zubat's gonna be a problem. Pidgey's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
They both have a weakness to electric.
The highest levels ones I got in here are Nidoran and Mankey.
Mankey will be useful if it's against his Magnemite.
Okay. Two more.
Because Mankey's a fight. And then, Nidoran probably will be okay. You kind of want to, like, get a team going.
I know.
You'll
Right now with
figure it out.
Nidoran, I've only got Double Kick, Tail Whip, Scratch, and Growl.
Keep Double Kick, that's one of its best. When I was little, I used to only train my starter.
Oh yeah.
So I would use like Bulbasaur for every fight. So when I finished the game, I had like, you know, level 50, 60 Bulbasaur, and then nothing else.
I leveled up everyone to 50 last time I played this game, which took forever.
I bet. Alright. I'm gonna give this gym a shot. There's some guys in here to fight too, though, isn't there?
Oh, that gym? Water gym? Oh, your Bulbasaur is gonna rip through that.
Okay.
I thought you were already past it.
Oh,
And
no,
put
no.
Bulbasaur-
Oh, shoot, I didn't change who my first person is.
Fine. This guy has like a Goldeen. If he has a shelter, that might be a problem. Oh, it's a Horsey. Horsies are really cool. I like them.
Is Pidgey at all okay against these guys or no?
I'll be fine. It has no weakness and no pro. Flying strong against fighting. And grass and bug. It's a weakness of lightning.
Oh, yeah. Just do Bulbasaur.
If I get this... If I do this gym, I'll probably stop streaming. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but I've got my so I did my schedule, and I'm gonna still try and stick to it, but I'm probably gonna still stream.
Yeah.
Have you gone on to the Minecraft realm lately?
No, I have not. I heard my bee died.
Yeah, first I was like, because I saw it. Well, I saw him die, and because I happened to like come back in the house, and when I turned, he just all of a sudden tilted over and turned red and died. And the only thing I can figure out is I was in the house and I was replacing the blocks, like the cobblestone. I was making it, kind of decorating it a little bit better. And
I'm suffocated.
well, there was some lag, and the only thing I can think, because there was a few times when I placed a block, it would take a second before the block actually showed up, and the only thing I can think of is that maybe he glitched and thought that there was no block there, and then like suffocated in a block.
Yeah, it looks so much nicer.
You just pulled it up.
Like, I pop in and I'm like, it's not ugly cobblestone.
You should go to the top. You should go check the top and see what I built for us at the very top.
And then I got this really ugly farm.
I'll work. I'll let your.
Cows? When did you get cows?
They showed up on the island, and so I just herded them in there. I saved your chickens, by the way. A fox spawned inside the chicken hut.
What?
And yeah, he showed up, and when I found it, he already killed like 4 chickens.
Stupid fox.
Not fox, wolf.
Eating my chickens.
And I did a little bit of storage inside the house as far as labeling a few things, just to kind of organize.
Oh, we finally have a pumpkin.
Oh, we have a couple. I've mined it a couple times. I think there's something broken with the pumpkin plant right in front of the door, because I've never seen a pumpkin there. I don't know if the door is stopping it from growing.
Yep, there's not one there. Can it not grow on sand, maybe?
Oh, is that a sand block?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it can. I think it has to be dirt.
Okay. I replaced it with dirt.
That could be why. I last time I looked, I thought, well, maybe he put the door like technically on the block in front of it. Like, I didn't know if that was. But I looked at it, everything seemed fine.
I didn't have what's it called? A gate at the time. I was trying to save all the wood we had. That's why the farm looks so ugly.
Oh, we have extra wood. I went and found a nearby island that had a bunch of trees on it. So I went and chopped down like a stack and a half of wood.
All of that kelp regrew in the ocean too.
Oh, the farm did. It regrew everything. I harvested and replanted it.
Okay.
I also harvested all the crops in the farm once and replanted.
You did a lot.
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't on there for a long time. We have gravel. I mean, wait, gravel. We have a few diamond. Did you see the nether portal at the top?
I'm just getting up there. Whee!
So we have good access. We have good access to a what is it? What's the blue forest in the nether?
I don't know. One of the mushroom forests, but I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, not the red. I think the red one's called crimson. But the I found a place for it, and also if you go in the nether, I've had to build a cobblestone block around the where you spawn in because there was immediately we were open to a huge open area and there was like 2 gas shooting at me off the bat.
Yeah. I usually build like long cobblestone, ugly cobblestone tower fortress. Oh, son of a!
Almost die.
There's zombies right when you come in.
Where?
When you go into the nether, there were 2 zombies.
We may have to light it up maybe.
I don't think the zombies can spawn in the nether.
The only problem it may have had was I had a brief problem for like I noticed it happened twice where the area around the fort the nether fortress the nether portal I had built, there was a couple times a creeper spawned. It's possible that zombies spawned up there as well and then went into the portal.
Yeah.
Because I had a zombie pigman showed up at the house one time. I haven't finished that because eventually I need to build a cover for it as well, and I also need to cover that area and maybe put up some kind of a door system or something. I didn't want to make it a 1 door open, but I might need to.
I love the basalt. They're so cool.
The
They're just
what?
dangerous. The flats, the basalt flats, even though they're not flat.
Oh yeah. So if you need anything, if you go there, one of the chests that's in that upstairs area next to the nether portal, I actually put some stuff I got from the netherrack and things like that.
You're gonna fight Misty, favorite gym leader for this generation.
Why is she cake?
She's got Star You and Star Me. Star Me might be a problem. Star You should be. They're
So
from
should
space.
I be sticking with
Bulbasaur?
yeah.
Yeah. Or Ivysaur. Ow, your elevator burned me.
Elevator. Oh yeah, if you get to the bottom, it burns you for. My son and I we have a world that we play on Minecraft that he decided he wanted to play adventure with not adventure, survival with me, and like legitimate because he wanted to be able to get some trophies, and because before me and him had played on a world, but we played it, had creative on it for a little bit because we had to fix something, and we decided. Like I said, he wanted to play a world that we couldn't. So this world we hadn't done anything too special. But he's been impressing me. He's been actually getting diamond on his own. I showed him how to mine and everything. And he helped me build from the surface down to the level that we've been mining for diamond. Built elevators, the water elevators. That was tricky because I had to really go out far away and find kelp to help me make the water tube.
Oh, you could have used my kelp.
No, I did. No. I'm talking about the other world that me and him are playing on. There was,
Okay.
I had to go find an ocean because where we were in the middle of like plains and desert, and there was no ocean nearby. But yeah, no, I used your kelp to make the elevators we did because for the water elevators, it can't be one source block. The whole tube has to be source blocks of water.
I see. That's like kelp.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you place kelp in the water flow, it turns that flow into super potion.
Yep. Super
That's
potion.
not. That's not.
Just wait till they start using full restores.
Oh, come on. He's got like 1 HP left.
Starmie's a pretty cool Pokemon. Used to have a meta. Not anymore.
Holy cow, that's a lot of experience.
Yep, because it's a fully evolved Pokemon. And it's a trainer Pokemon.
Hey, I defeated Misty. I wasn't even paying attention.
See, if Starmie knew a psychic move, you'd have a problem. Because poison are weak to psychic types.
100%.
And Starmie is a psychic. So it gets stabbed with those poison or psychic moves.
Need badge makes it a level 3. Huh. Oh, cool. I can cut down small trees now.
Yep. You just have to find
So-
the HM cut.
So I have to find. I can't just use cut.
No, you have to find the HM cut. Hidden move. It's in the name.
Oh, because she told me I just got it. I could.
No, you have the ability to use cut.
Okay, that's weird.
She gave you a TM. Which was, Water Pulse. Sucks. Bubble Beam's better.
I was gonna have to.
What do you need to know about Pokemon? What you need to know, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got Water Pulse, Roar, Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, Secret Power, and a.
None of those are HM. Those are all TM.
I know, but should I use?
None of them really. They're not gonna like make or break your playthrough.
I just want to make sure I didn't have one that was like, oh yeah, you should add this to so and so.
Okay, wait. Say number 39.
Rock Tomb.
Okay. Everybody says Rock Tongue. Because when we were little,
Yeah.
that move came out when my generation was younger, like elementary school. So we would say Tum, and I was just curious how you would say it.
It's like for me when I see people type in the word loser, a lot of times
Uh-huh.
people type in looser, and I'm like, no, that's looser as in something not as tight. Talking about the word loser, which means you lost the game.
Yeah.
Because they'll put two O's. I'm like, I don't understand.
One thing that drives me insane is when people put a lot as a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to cut the stream off here. I beat Misty. I've already beat solo trainers to the next.
Oh no, you
Alright.
haven't. Oh, did you go to that house?
Which house?
The one up north? It's the house near the berries on the grounds.
Yeah, where the guy gives you the ticket.
Yeah,
That was
okay,
it, Bill?
talk to Bill. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good then.
Oh, this guy moved.
Yep, the police officer. His name's Officer Johnny. It's a
Oh, I
joke.
had it. Oh, hey. Rocket dude. Be a Team Rocket guy before we. Okay. Is Machamp fighting?
Yeah, watch out. Fight.
Sorry, that's the Machamp.
Machamp. Final answer.
Oh. Hey, we got a viewer, Ryder from Ryder's channel. That's his name.
Hello, Ryder. How are you doing, Ryder?
He says hey and then hi. Alright, beat Machop. And we level up Pidgey.
Doing good? That's good.
Oh, by the way, did you see the new graphics I did for the channel?
Yeah, the top thing.
I changed the top, and I also added a swirling border to my camera.
Yeah, I see it now.
I had to make that.
You did a good job on it.
Turned out okay. It is harder than you think. I had to actually use After Effects.
Oh, there's a temple right next to our house.
Really?
Yeah, I went looking for some seaweed out in the distance, and all the seaweed just ended up floating.
Oh, you mean
all
water
the
temple?
gravel- Yeah. That's what
Yeah, okay. We need to figure out how to take care of one of those temples quickly. I've actually never done that like in survival.
Only thing I know is sand blocks.
Well, I know. Can you get sponges any other way?
You can get it from the temple.
I'm trying to think if you can make it some.
The what's it called? Stropum, the creatures in them, the fish. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. Like guardians.
Yeah. Swim. I'm fighting in Team Rocket Hideout in Pokemon Fire Red. I see. Is this your first playthrough as well, Ryder? Team Rocket Hideout. I used to hate that area as a kid.
Oh, it's his first playthrough. Yeah.
Are you new to Pokemon, or is this your new new to Fire Red? I noticed that a lot of people start off with Fire Red as their first game, but I think that's because it's a very popular game and it's easy to emulate. Like a lot of people just pick it up on their phones. It was really popular in high school, with all the kids who were too cool for video games but still played video games.
You mean like you're saying people pick up Fire Red as opposed to just Red, or?
Yeah. Or to any other Pokemon game. Because you don't have to buy a DS or 3DS or Switch to play Fire Red. You can get it on your phone.
Yeah. But it's also too you can get emulators for your phone as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna die.
Oh, Pidgey's evolving finally.
Need a Fire Red. What generation did you start with, Ryder?
Got Pidgeotto. Okay, I got TM28. Is that any good?
That's Dig. It's one of my favorite moves. I would save it, though, for right now. Because you should save the TMs for Pokemon you're actually going to use.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think I'm most likely just going to work towards getting whatever Pokemon I'm gonna primarily and focus on them. I like it.
Poison's not too bad. What's its HP at? As long as its HP is high, it doesn't do much. If it's toxic, that's when you need to be worried.
Oh, my Hitmonlee.
It's a fighting type Pokemon. It's got like spring legs. You get that one at the 6th gym.
Okay, should I trade my Nidoran with this girl?
You can get a male Nidoran anywhere. You could. It's not gonna make or break your day. Oh, if you do trade, that one will get faster EXP than yours will.
Okay.
Traded Pokemon get EXP faster, so you might do it for that.
Because honestly, this Nidoran's not been. I feel like this one's not been leveling up quick.
Can you please swim up? Oh.
I got Mr. Nido.
Yeah, they have really
funny.
silly names. They also do a lot of like foreign names in Pokemon.
An item. Tiny mushroom.
Tiny mushrooms can be sold for money, or I think there's a guy who teaches your Pokemon moves for it. I don't remember if that's this game or another game.
What is this?
There's items in that tunnel.
Really?
But, yeah, there's like a full restore and like a gold nugget in one of them, I think.
Oh yeah, she just said there's often people. How are you supposed to find it though?
Item finder, or just randomly go through every single square and press A, which I used to do as a child.
That's what I'm doing right now. Do.
Have you found any turtles while you were out and about?
I found one, or well, so there was one on our island, but like he
Despawn?
literally despawned like 5 seconds later.
Dang. I'm
You
gonna
mean to
make a
kill him?
circle and try to get
You mean to
dog
kill
tags.
him, right?
Yeah, but I want to farm a bunch of them because the shells are rare.
So how do you? But how do I guess you just lock him in a.
If you lock an area and you give them a dog tag, they will stay spawn. Like they won't despawn.
Yeah, right. Me and so
Yeah.
Mint and I were playing Minecraft on a realm we played on a Friday. The current plan is we're playing Minecraft together on Fridays. But and a minute, if you're not available on Friday, don't worry about it. I'll still play it,
Okay.
and if you want to stream too, I know, because I know it's on the PS4, so you can. I know you can stream that way. Okay, I'm not finding any.
And it's a boat with nothing in it. Lovely. Oh yes, there is.
Attack me.
I can't wait to get a turtle shell.
So we can go underwater.
Yes, and I never have to worry about drowning ever again. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This treasure map is the exact... It leads us to the house again, to that spot. Where we couldn't find the freaking treasure.
That's awful. I checked. Okay, did you find treasure on an island that had desert? There was nothing but sand.
Yeah, why?
Okay, because I went to one of the maps we had, and I went there, and there was nothing. I was like,
Yeah,
maybe he already
There was,
got
like,
it.
It had like gold or something in it.
Okay.
It wasn't anything worthwhile.
Yeah, it's not usually. Even when you find something, I've only ever found like 2 or 3 little items. It's not like the chest you get like in the bottom of a desert temple.
Yeah.
Which, man, if we could find one of those, that'd be helpful. Might hop on there with you after I get off of here.
Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot, which I thought was really weird.
Yeah.
Like, they just removed the T and O.
Yeah. There now.
There's so many drowned in the ocean. I hate that they spawn during the day.
So we had a creeper spawn up in the top area where my bed is, and he actually, because I went up the water tube, and he was right there, and I didn't have any time to react to him. He blew up, but it was weird. He only blew up 1 block.
That's good. Oh, it's because it's cobblestone. Cobblestone is blast resistant.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, all the zombies had to walk to the abandoned boat. I don't know why, but they did. Minecraft just hates me.
So one of our boats near the island, I walked by it one night, and there was a villager zombie in the boat. Behind him, there was a regular zombie in the boat, and I've never seen this before. There was a baby zombie on the back of the other zombie.
I've
Like they're-
seen baby zombies on the back of zombies, but it wasn't until recently.
But all 3 of them were in the boat.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This map?
What happened?
Guess what, please?
Back to our island?
back to our island.
It makes me wonder if there is something on our island, but
We dug up that whole area, though.
so do you care about this all the extra sand we have?
Are you turning it into glass?
No. I was actually thinking about trying to expand part of our island with sand to maybe see if we get an area where the turtles would spawn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I may not use a lot of it, but I might, I don't know, give us a bigger flat area. Do you play Minecraft, Ryder? I need to add the Discord chat, my Discord channel onto my Twitch page so people can add in there.
You play that fancy dancy Fortnite all the kids talk about these days.
I want to play Fortnite, but I'm like, I'm gonna stink because of the building. Oh no.
Fortnite is not fun. But I can see why people like it.
I like PUBG.
Yeah.
I'm not great at it. I'm okay, but
I was interested in PUBG when it first came out, because like all my friends were playing it, and that died really quick. That used to be like the top game on Twitch. Oh god, a Triton! Go away! Ugh.
he leveled up again. Oh,
Ugh.
got a new move for Pidgeotto. Whirlwind.
What move? That's okay. It forces the other Pokemon to switch out. So like if you're stuck on a Pokemon, you can use that to like make the trainer switch. It's a utility move.
So I swap out Sand Attack.
It's your choice what you want, really. I use
might-
Sand Attack more than most people. So for me personally, I would keep Sand Attack. But Whirlwind has it.
I'll do it for now. I'm not really using Sand Attack that much.
Dolphin.
Partially because the ground attack, and I've got other Pokemon that have ground. Yes.
Sand Attack used to be called Sprinkle Sand. In its translation.
At magnitude for the first time.
You're either gonna get an 11 or it's gonna be a terrible.
Got a
Fingers
7.
crossed for an 11. Oh, 7s are good. It's okay.
Yeah, it one-shotted him.
Yeah, it's super effective. You want basically 7 or higher. 11
Welcome back,
is the
Ryder.
strongest. 11 does like 120, I think. Ridiculous.
Both these guys? Yep, both of them fight. Squirtle.
One of the girls in Pokemon, like, because like they all say things. I can't remember what game this is, but like the girl's talking about. So the like you get challenged by like it's a picnicker, and the boy's like, he's like, I'm tough and I'm gonna prove it by fighting or winning you in a Pokemon battle. And then like his girlfriend's like, I wish my boyfriend wasn't so weak. Like you're mean. Don't be mean to your boyfriend.
Way to teach people how to treat each other. Come on. Okay. I've cleaned out the guys around here.
Oh, I'm gonna die again.
I can't go that way.
Where'd you put the lead?
Leads?
Yeah.
They should just be in the chest.
It's in the unmarked chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, anything that I didn't quite know. I wasn't trying to like necessarily label everything, but I wanted to kind of give us categories so at least I kind of knew what stuff would be.
Because I needed a lead because you can use boats. You can put a lead on a boat, and I lost our boat out in the ocean, so I gotta go use the other boat if I can find it. I think boats despawn, I'm gonna be honest.
You think?
We had 2 boats. Oh, there it is, okay.
Yeah, so we had
Blends in
2.
with the- It's a birch boat, blends in with the sand.
Oh,
Look,
here's Meowth.
Spoons, the Kadabra is so strong. Yeah, Kadabra is a very powerful Pokemon. In the original games, it used to be the most powerful Pokemon, besides Mewtwo, hands down.
Of course, not experience. Try and capture him.
There are people who do Pokemon games where it randomizes every Pokemon you find.
Hey, we caught Meowth.
I like Meowth. Meowth is another cool Pokemon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
question to Ryder. Does he want me to name Meowth Ryder? Money?
Money. It does give you money. It knows payday. Because it's the Japanese cat of fortune. Good luck, fortune cat.
Alright, we
One of
named
those
Money.
Sinnoh sphere things.
At least we got one new Pokemon. Okay. Who are we?
There's a village underwater. I think.
Okay.
Looks like
What is the raising Pokemon guy?
every time you take a step, it gives that Pokemon 1 EXP. So if you leave a Pokemon with him that you don't want to level up like manually, every time you walk around, it's a way to level up Pokemon without having to battle. But every time you it learns a level, you get charged more money. It will not evolve, and he will randomly teach it new moves that it can learn on level up. You don't decide which one it forgets, and he'll just pick a new one.
Did I do this to any of mine?
I use it on the bug-type Pokemon because it's a good way to get them to the levels that they need to be for, like, evolving, so I can get the Pokédex to a certain point.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll bring him.
Huh, there's like a sea temple, but it's not a temple.
Oh, is it like is there like a lantern with like a little tiny like hut underground?
It's got like multiple of these like sandstone huts, and there's light in the middle of it.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
It's cool. There's nothing here, but it's cool.
Sometimes when you find those, there will be a chest, but not. It's. I want to say in my experience, it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, Meowth learns a move called Payday. It's Meowth's signature move, and it gives you money every time you win the battle. So if you have a Meowth with an amulet coin, you just get a lot of money.
So I'm. Can I only leave one Pokemon with that guy?
You can leave 2, I think. Oh no, only one with him. Only one with him.
I'm gonna go
So,
grab.
Later, you can like breed Pokemon.
So I've got Bellsprout, Metapod, Paris, and Uno are my bugs. Or no, not Bellsprout. Is Paris good?
The grass type. You're banned from Pokemon.
Is Paris good?
Not really. It's okay.
What Metapod or Cook?
Not really. They all have bad stats. It's the problem.
So should I send? I guess. So who should I send to that guy? Or
Any of your bug type Pokemon are fine to send to him because they level up. Their leveling up is easy. It's easy to level them up, and their evolutions are early as well. And that gives you, because you need a few Pokemon to beat the game, kinda. So like to get the HM Flash, you need 10 Pokemon. There's these guys that work for Professor Oak, and they give you items depending on how many Pokemon you have in your Pokédex. And the items only count if you, or the Pokédex only counts if you own them. So like if you caught them or evolved them.
drop Paris off with him. I liked Paris a little bit, but
I like Paris too. I think it's a cool Pokemon. It's got mushrooms on its back.
oh, I went. So I'm gonna go drop this Pokemon off. Then I'm gonna have to go for a little bit. Maybe later I might come back on stream again. Oh, I did it again!
You did what? Jump down?
I keep jumping down and making this big circle, going the wrong direction. Fine. Down here, jump. Fingers crossed I won't fight. Okay, good. Oh, that was stuck if I fell down again. Yes. Raise my bug, dude. Oh, I didn't have to go that way. There's a PC right here. Alright. Gonna save the game. Gonna say goodbye. Ryder, if you want to give me a follow, that would really appreciate it. And you can see if we're gonna stream later. I don't know if Mint would like to stream Minecraft later.
Yeah, we can.
I'll maybe after lunch. Thank you, Router. Alright. I'm gonna get going. And I decided to do Pokemon today just because I hadn't done it in a while and I started it. But I think I'm gonna do some different games later. Or maybe some planning up for Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'll do. I might do God of War 3 again, so I did that last Wednesday. And if I can stream again Thursday, I might. I don't know. We'll see. I might pick something. I might pick something old school. I might pick something game I've been playing. Man, did you watch yesterday on Star Wars Galaxies?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I watched it for a bit, but I had to do stuff.
I got that cybernetic arm finally.
Ah, finally. The thing you've been trying to get since like episode 3.
Yeah. I was off camera. I happened to find a source of water that would give me what I needed to find the purity stuff. Then I took that, finally got enough of those, and then it gave me the arm. So the beginning of the stream, I went to the medic in one of the hospitals and got the arm installed.
That's nice. So now are you missing an arm if you ever remove it?
No, you get your arm back. It's funny because they don't, when you get installed, it basically says like install this implant. It doesn't necessarily say it's like a replacing your arm, but when you put it on, if you don't wear something on top of it, it's a robotic arm, so it's weird.